Welcome back, everyone, and I do mean everyone. It's Forgotten Circus. So let's talk about episode 1 and 2 released tonight of The Acolyte. Uh, yeah, let's talk about it. It's utter garbage, trash. All right, let's really talk about it. This show is absolutely terrible. It's a mockery of everything George Lucas brought to the silver screen. It's a terrible show. So I'm going to actually talk about it a lot more because I'm passionate about Star Wars, but I think this is it. This is the last nail in the coffin. I don't think and I love the Mandalorians here. I don't even think I'll be on board for that, to be honest with you. All right. So basically what I get out of this show, and I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna spoil a lot of stuff in this. I recommend that nobody watches this. It's it's absolutely terrible. And I feel like it's a fan made TV show, uh, fan made woke people TV show made by woke people to make a TV show. It's a complete utter disrespect to the Jedi and what they're. Every Jedi is dumb in this. They're all dumb except for Lee Jong Jae, Master Soul, Jedi Master Soul. Yeah, he's trying, and even the girl that plays, I don't know, Ozone, Ozymandias or whatever. See, all the names are forgettable. That it's This is so bad, it's hilarious. So, but I'll give it to the two of them. They're trying. Those two actors are trying. But yeah, yeah. So every Jedi's dumb apparently. They can't sense anybody until that person does the kung fu stance in it. May or whoever, Ozymandias or Ozone Layer, whatever her name is someone to know. That's how forgettable it is. But she always does a stance to fight a Jedi. And nobody knows why she's killing the Jedi until one very key part that you would think that all the Jedi would know or ask about if they knew, even her Jedi Master Soul, because she was a Padawan. May, June, July, September, November, whatever her name is. Uh, the character sucks. The story sucks. So you got the Jedi just running around like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. What? Yeah, yeah. It's a bunch of yeahs and a bunch of speeches with weird rhetoric, and it just doesn't make any sense. Nothing works at all. So now we know the Jedi are stupid, right? And it's the High Republic. This is the point when they're supposed to be at the highest point. That's why it's called the High Republic. This is the point when they're all supposed to know, like, damn, we can all use this together. We can use the Force together. We can be strong and combined. And we're going to let this live on for legacies and everything. Spoiler alert: the Sith kind of win, and I'm on board with the Sith after watching these first two episodes. Yeah, the Sith were right. Bring back Palpatine. Bring them all back. Vader, get back in the suit. Anakin, get back in the suit. Make it more interesting. And why is it that the acolyte dude or she's the acolyte, whatever, they're on a beach and friggin' what's the name, Slender Man up there, old Jeepers Creepers is, I don't know if does he have like speakers that come out of his, or can she hear him inside? Because you didn't really explain that at all. But he's just sitting there and he just pulls out his lightsaber for no odd reason. Yeah, just to show that I'm the bad guy and we're the bad guys and this team bad guy. What? And like the one dude, oh my gosh, and Mister, I don't understand. What is his name? Charlie Barrett or whatever. He's freaking absolutely terrible. Why is it with the Jedi? They're all like in this show that I was watching. They're all sitting there like, oh yeah, It's like they're going to a friggin' summings or a book reading with fucking Ashley on Wednesday. What is going on? It's like literally Disney is selling Tupperware to people. That is huge salesman, and then all of a sudden, when they promise you all those things, like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good, it's gonna be great. They promise you all those things, right? But then they're like, yeah, we got delivery problems, gonna get there. And when you get the order, it's like half of it. You just get the top of the Tupperware. Like, what is? And I know this is getting crazy, but that's what this show is. So the Korg Lord Korg, whatever his name is, he sucks too. Terrible actor, by the way. I'm sorry. I'm not an actor. I don't know. It would probably be hard for me to be an actor because I'd be too passionate because I know the friggin' material. But you can tell in the show he doesn't know the material. The whole thing is a mess. And then the only person that's actually a good established actor that knows what she's doing, besides Lee Jung Jae from Squid Game and all that, is Carrie Ann Moss. And then she friggin', spoiler alert, she freaking dies in the first like 5 minutes. And it's from something that you wouldn't even realize she would die from. Hey, the blade fell into the floor. You can sense everything. You're Jedi. You're watching. You can block from all these hits that are going like this. And her little pose every time she fights a Jedi. Like, what is this? Is this poetry in motion? I don't understand. That blade sitting there, and you're like, oh, why don't I bring that back and kill her with it? When instead she kills Carrie Ann Moss, is a waste. How much spent on Carrie Ann Moss? Probably spent like $2 million at least. Yeah, well, she probably. Oh man, don't let me get started on that. But that's not something that if you know anything about Star Wars, she would already anticipated that. She already knows she was a force user. She called it in. Why didn't Carrie Ann Moss call it in? All right, I'm just gonna see where she's going. Back up a little bit. Get the other Jedi to come in and annihilate her. Fix the whole problem, right? But no. She goes up and fights her, right? She pulls out a lightsaber, and all of a sudden, May or June, July, September, December, whatever her name is, tells her, oh, only when Jedi pull out a blade. That means they're going to basically kill or whatever. Whatever the fucking stupid, ooh, I cursed, stupid line it was. And she pulls out a blade and all that, and then she's doing this whole heartfelt moment, like, I need to talk to you about my internal problems. And then all of a sudden, Carrie Ann Moss is Andor or whatever. Well, it doesn't even matter. It's like Andor, you know. All of a sudden, she wanted to listen. It's the great villain speech. Okay. And this whole weird thing where a Jedi dude, what is his name? Thor Gore the God. I'm just gonna keep saying his name like wrong on purpose. Has his shirt off. There's a scene, and then Master Soul walks through and opens up the door. If you're a Jedi Knight, wouldn't you like sense that other Jedi? The Force is confusing now. It really is. So then he's got his shirt off, and then he all flexes for the younger Padawan or whatever, which is kind of weird too. That you're all flexing and stuff in front of somebody that's a Padawan, because Padawans are pretty young. Nobody talks about it. That's pretty weird too, because it's coming from Four Headland and Kathleen Kennedy and Bob Iger, because that's probably what happens there. And then she cast her what is it, her wife, her spouse, whatever, in it as this green Jedi master that's for somehow Lee Jung Jae's character of Soul, Jedi Master Soul, always has to bow to her or something like that, and she's like, all right, the character sucks. It's boring. It's not working. And it's not about male, female, anything like that. It just sucks. It doesn't work. I don't even know why she's there. You could have taken her totally out of it and had him get a letter or something and then be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And there's this scene in what is it, episode 2, when May, June, July, September, October, November, December, past Christmas into the next year, whatever name is fighting a Jedi that's floating, right? Just like Luke did when he was floating, and we all know what happened from that. But all of a sudden, this guy has some force field, which I know is canon in certain things and lore and everything, but it didn't work for the show. So she keeps punching, trying to punch at him and stab him, and everything is not working. And then she does a kick and she falls to the ground, and then she comes back up and does a stance again. The freaking manic stance. Yeah, we're just because it's a kung fu flick now, mixed with Star Wars, because that's what we do. I'm the Viper. I'm the centipede. What? Like after like 3 or 4 shots, mentally you'd be like, all right, this isn't working. But she does this like spinning heel wheel kick, and then it's just like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? It's okay. You're hunting Jedi. We still don't know why you're hunting Jedi. So you have to build the story a little bit, because apparently you think that we are, as Star Wars fans, is like we're too dumb. You want to be more innovative, so we can like the old school Star Wars heads, and even some of the new school. If you Rogue One and up, you're good in my book. But it seems like we're like infants, we're like babies, and they have to walk us into how experienced they are with filmmaking and how the Force is more than what you think, and it's no the Force is the Force. The Force is the Force. Don't just leave it as it's not unexplained or that you can't explain it. The Force is the Force, man. Like we got that. We got the point that like, all right, you don't want to explain it. Everybody can use Force. We got Jedi. Yeah, let's see some lightsaber battles and stuff. Let's go. Little bit of story. Oh, for real, he wronged him. And then no, they got to do a whole novel on characters through this. It was painful to watch. And here's my other thing. Oh, the prison escape. Let's get in that. The prison escape was great. So we got a plan. Or are you going to come with us? No. But they have this computer android guy that looks like something pulled out of Dune, clone from Dune. He looks like something from the Harkonnens. Can hack the system. Hey, why didn't we do that before 25 miles before entering Coruscant? Oh, escape pod goes out. You think you're going to get farther enough? But everybody's dumbing it, and then obviously the Jedi are dumb, so they wouldn't see that. We know the Jedi are dumb now, apparently. Team Sith now. Team Sith. Let's go. Revan, come back to the Sith. Be Darth Revan again. Don't be Revan with Jedi. But yeah, so they do the escape pod thing, right? And then all eventually, spoiler alert, get caught. May eventually she stays on the ship, and for some odd reason, this ship can fall from thousands of miles away, survive any like none of these planets have space junk or anything apparently. So um enter a whole, basically what you can say, like, I don't know. It's so weird to me. So they go through the atmosphere, right? Atmosphere, stratosphere, all the way down. Non-burning. The ship's non-burning. It's just breaking apart for some weird odd reason. So you can survive all that. Strap yourself to a chair. I don't know. Maybe this is most steadiest chair. It's better than Grandma's rocking chair, I guess. That's on the front porch. Bounces across rocks. Everything breaks off, but nothing ever breaks off except for the hull or the control center where May, June, July is at. Okay, possibility. Shot in the dark. Guinness Book of World Records probably for that crash landing. And then we go through this whole sequence of the twins, and then they become when they were little and talking to each other, and it's like, why do we, it's kind of obvious that everybody should have asked and thought, or even Soul should have said, yeah, wait, she did have a twin. Maybe I'm mistaken. Let's use the force to feel it. No, nobody ever does that. They use the force in reverse. They use the force to be idiots. I don't understand what they're doing with this. So anyway, let me go back to May. She gets found or whatever. I'm just going through, and and then the whole that scene was good. I'll give them that. That scene was good between. You could tell that it was great acting between the two. Like I didn't do it. It's like I believe you. But they're so few and far in between. I don't know where this show is going. It's terrible. Like this is bad Star Wars. I didn't think it could get any worse. It got worse. Like, not only did you do a dumpster fire with this show that you were hyping up the Acolyte, yeah. The Acolyte, it's gonna change Star Wars. Bullshit. You know what it changed? Absolutely nothing. It changed nothing. Not at all. And I can't say it made it worse. I can't even consider this shit Star Wars. So I'll give you that. I will give you that. I think this is a fan made film, and we all got lied to. Eventually, they're going to tell us later that, it was a fan made. We were trying to test it. That's what I'm believing right now. I have to lie to myself to appreciate Star Wars, because sometimes now when I watch Star Wars, like the prequels, and I watch them once or twice a month, prequels, and then, the actual Star Wars, Luke, Han, and all them. I have to in the back of my mind when I'm watching the movie, I can't even enjoy them anymore. I think about this shit. Poor George Lucas. He's rolling over. He's literally not rolling over in his grave. He's probably rolling over standing up. Like what he's probably doing. Like this can't be happening. Wow. This what $6 billion they sold. Was it 6 billion 250 million in stock options? This what this gets you, George. Yeah. I don't even want to ask you to come back, to be honest with you. It's so far gone. I would love it if you came back. I really would. But this is a mess. It sucks. And I think I think I'm done. I think I'm done with Star Wars. That might be it. I mean, I'll probably do the random ones when I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. But yeah. But I'm not even considering Star Wars. It's the Acolyte. Don't even put the brand on it. It's the Acolyte. That's what it is. And who is the Acolyte? Because that guy, which we thought was that. So the Sith are there. So now it's going to show up that they've lied the whole time. That's not the Jedi way at all. Oh, man. What is her name? Leslie Headland and Kathleen Kennedy and Bob Iger and all them. They can literally go freaking jump off a bridge for all I care. Yeah. Yeah. It's bad. And the prison escape was y'all could have done that shit the whole time, but you do it right before Coruscant. Like, are you serious? Why didn't you do that way before? Like, why didn't you do that shit at light speed? Or can we call it light speed anymore? I don't even know what they're doing. So, oh man, we got muscle bound guy. It's all over the place. It's funny. It's so bad that I don't want to do any more videos to cut it up out of respect for Star Wars. I just wanted to go back to the golden era, and it's not going to. It's getting worse. It's getting. I would rather see Rebel Moon, like I said before, and I would actually rather see the Ray series or the Ray movie more than this. This is terrible, and you got what you're asking for. You're trying to create this vision and it had some. It's one of those things that ain't broke, don't fix it. We like the corny dialogue, people in Disney and Lucasfilm. We like the corny dialogue, but you made up for it for the action scenes, the the immense the the immense. How can you say like immersion into the universe. They threw it all to you at once, but now you got to build all these stories. It was simple when you only had a couple stories, right? But now you're trying to expand it a lot more with this. Last best one was Rogue One and Mando season 1 and 2. That's all you got. Besides the animated, I do like the animated. But anyway, damn, this video went on and on. But it is just watch it. Matter of fact, yep, I'm gonna go back. Watch it and tell me what you think. If you are a Star Wars nerd and a Star Wars head, tell me what you think about this. Yeah. But anyway, I rambled on too much. I want everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. It takes one little click to subscribe, one little click to comment, and put your notifications on. I'm trying to build this channel. And wow. Mm, I want everyone to subscribe. And I do mean everyone.